Hello people, I've got a new Photoshop tutorial for you today. Now we are going to convert a simple image like this one and into a image filled with text and colors. What I call this is a picture with 1000 words. Now let's get started. Fire up Photoshop, then load the image you want to convert, then select it and go on the select menu, color range, and from the drop down menu select shadows and press OK. Now what this does is it selects all the shadows in the image, so press Ctrl C and Ctrl J to copy the shadows into a new layer. Now select the background layer again. Now we are going to select the midtones this time. Go to color range, from the drop down menu select midtones and press OK. Now press Ctrl C to copy and Ctrl J to paste into a new layer. Now you can turn up the background layer and now select the midtones layer which you have just created and go on the edit menu and fill it with 50% gray. Be sure to check the preserve transparency button. Press OK. Then select the shadows layer, go on the edit, then fill, and this time use the black color, and preserve transparency should be on this end always. And then you merge these two layers by right clicking them, merge layers. So this is the basic image that we are going to work with. Now we need the text to actually fill up the image. So make a new document, something like that in Photoshop, and actually get a text copied from anywhere else like this. Ctrl C to copy it. Use the text button with the big T over there and select the area where you want the text to be. And this size should be smaller than the image, so it will be easier for us in the later. So then Ctrl V to paste and Ctrl V again and Ctrl V again, so as to fill up the whole frame. Then check this. We have used the rectangular marquee tool and select around this thing. We are going to make a brush preset out of this. With the selected image, go on the edit menu and define brush preset and name this anything like test. Test is wrong. Test 112. And okay. Now you can close this altogether. Now create a new layer, maybe 2, and select the bottom one new layer and press Ctrl and backspace to fill it with white. And you have to hide this layer for a while, so hide it and select the upper layer and select the brush you have just created from your menu, brush menu. Yes, and turn the opacity up to 100%. Increase the brush size by the big bracket button and just paint along. That's too much. Okay, we have done it. So click docs. Now selecting the layer that you have just made with the text, turn off its visibility by checking the I button, then select the background layer that you have just created using shadows and midtones. Press Ctrl A to select all and Ctrl C to copy all. Now on the text layer, turn its visibility on and the background layer is off. Add a new layer mask by hitting this add layer mask button down over there, and press Alt to the layer Alt and click on the layer mask so that only the layer mask will be displayed. Now paste the pixels that you have just copied like that. Press Ctrl D to deselect and Ctrl I to invert this. So you have a negative looking image over there. Now select the actual text thing and turn on the background white layer. So you have a pretty basic outline of Angelina Jolie in the text layer. So select the text button, text layer, sorry, and we are going to apply some effects on it. So add a layer style, click on this button and choose the gradient overlay. Now you have to choose a gradient, which should be any colorful gradient to do just fine, and change the blending mode to screen. Okay, now we have 90% completed our work now, but it just looks like a woman just staring into words. So to define its Angelina Jolie, we are going to select a soft brush and decrease its opacity to 33 or 30%, increase its size, and we are going to paint over the text layer, not the layer mask layer, but the text layer, using black as our foreground color. So as we paint here, the features of the actual image becomes visible. Just little strokes would do, and my computer is taking too much time to render this. And after that, you will have a pretty decent photo that is somewhat looks like embedded in the text. Okay, now that does about 98% of the job. Now if you want like a single letter to be repeated over and over again, you could do that also. Like just I'm going to show you an example. Just add a new layer, and I have already made a brush preset of my name on it. So there we go. Increase the size, and from the brush presets, window, go under the brush tab and turn on the shape dynamics and scattering, so that if you turn off scattering, then it will just become a blur. If you turn off scattering, then it looks something really makes some sense. So turn scattering as per your wish, turn it down, and just paint along the places you want it. Turn on the transparency to 100%. I forgot to do that. Okay. So this doesn't look that pretty. So select the layer that we made just with the text and copy layer style and paste onto this layer that we have just made. And it all looks better. Thank you for watching. Watch my other videos too. I think I'll meet them soon.